Here we are outside of Max's Garage Mahal. Just wondered, you ever broke something detrimental that you just really did need, and it didn't really make you all that happy that you broke it, but to be honest with you, it was your own fault. This case is my fault. Not your fault, my fault. And I'm going to take a shot at fixing this without having to dig up the whole yard, and that happens to be the clean out for the Garage Mahal here. Garage Mahal right there. And what I did was I lowered the cut, trying to get ready for the fall and for the winter time. I always lower the cut of the grass so it doesn't give rodents a place to live in the tall grass. Well, I did a little earlier than I wanted to, but it was sort of by prescription, not by my subscription. And I got a little carried away, and the old Hustler Super Z is a lot heavier than the Hustler Raptor, so when I backed the deck up to get in for a closer cut to this sewer clean out, it didn't really slow the Hustler Super Z down, so I didn't feel the deck touch that and me stop like I normally would, just where I inch into it, creep into it. So I basically, not only did I scalp it and take the little square plug off the top to unscrew it, I broke the pipe down in the ground. So what I'm going to do, and I did a little test earlier where I butt jointed two pieces together and it worked just fine. So I'm going to clean this up, dig this up and clean it up and attempt a butt weld basically with the glue and the primer so that it will stay together. And that's really all you need, because all you want to do is just keep the mud out of the drain and out of the city sewer system. So we're going to try that and see how it works. And then come spring, ground's nice and soft, we may go ahead and dig this up and put a new clean out in and see how that goes. So I'll show you what it looks like down there. And before I left, this happened the day before the show, going to the GIE Expo. So since it knocked the top off, I basically covered this with white tape. Ain't that pretty? Can you see that, or do I need to zoom in for you? Alright. So I covered this hole with white tape. Then I put that over the top of that. Then I put a concrete block on top of this, keep from blowing away and keep water from getting down into or mud into the sewer. And it worked real well. So far so good. Now here's what this looks like if you're up close and personal. So that doesn't look too bad, with the one exception. When you look down in the hole, you can see it's broke all the way around. It's not the whole clean out turning on the pipes. Nope, it broke this off. So we're going to plug this. We're going to take the grass sod and move it over to the side. Then we're going to dig down the regular dirt. We're going to dig it out, and that way we can put the plugs back in, so we'll have a nice Bermuda grass there again. So here's what I've done so far. I've gone around this sucker here, I've dug down, and I've cut these plugs, and I've got this loose, as you can see here. It's not super loose, but it is loose. And like right here, as you can see that I've got this stuff ready to come out. So let's go ahead and get this out of here as best we can. There's a big rock or maybe concrete right there. It's not going to let me go any further with that, but I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Of course, we know we wouldn't feel right if we didn't have some sort of requisite noise maker going on around here while we shoot. So I guess it's just part of the comedy of doing a video, is you have to have someone adding a little extra background noise. Whoops. I'm gonna come this way with some more. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Right there's the problem, boys and girls. It broke it. And it broke the clean out itself. All right, let's do a little more investigation. Gotta get something, get out on my knees. I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to try to clean this with some Super Clean here, boys and girls. Super Clean. And I had to cut this plug out. So we're going to clean these threads real good too. You can see I also put some heat on it. And then I'm going to clean this right in here. Now we'll have to use some plastic primer after we rinse all this dirt off, mud off. We're going to do the same thing down here. And then I'll have to bring some clear water. As the paper towels dry that, then we'll use the plastic primer before we glue it. Be right back. Okay, what do y'all think about this Super Clean here? This is the standard Super Clean. This is nothing special as far as their product goes. This is their original, and it dissolves grease super easy, super fast, and it will get rid of dirt in no time. Anyway, that's what that is, and that's what I used so far, and I will have to go ahead and use a primer on this momentarily. That's all right. We're going to get down here and clean this one as well. Ready? Alright, that's what we want it to look like, nice and clean and primed. So let's go ahead and get a real, oh, don't roll off in there please. Get one more time, and what we're going to do, try to get that on camera there, go around this right here. This is the broke part. Now we're going to take this glue right here, wherever you're at, and it's really thick. I probably should go buy some new, but this is temporary, so if it'll hold, good enough. Well, there's just line one going over everywhere right now, ain't there? Alright. Now then, let's just see if we can get this to stick together. I believe that's going to go right there. Like it. Got to get it lined up like this. Just like it right there. Turn it back and forth a time or two. Let's scrape that all off and go get some fresh glue, maybe. Although that worked earlier on a smaller piece. I blew it off. Like that. Alrighty. Put that back down in there. It ain't turning, it ain't moving. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go get a plug for that, another bottle of this, and we may give it another squirt from the outside and inside just to make sure it's got plenty. And then we're going to fill in the hole, put the new plug in and fill in the hole, put the grass back down, and we're going to call that a day. So hang on just a minute. If y'all come help me up, we'll go get these pieces. So here we are with a brand new clean out plug and another $8 bottle or can of medium clear PVC cement. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and give this a little run around the outside with this new stuff, and the same with the inside. And then I'm going to put some anti-seize on this so it can be screwed in out relatively easily. And I might put it on upside down. Only problem with that is it holds water and mosquitoes can breed in this. So probably what I'll do is I'll put it like this and just not forget, just not worry about it. I do like it this way but that's not good. If this was flush, and they do make a flush one with just a little slot in it, I could have done that. So, okay, let's zoom in, get this little deal done, call it a day. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, by the way, here's my butt weld test right here. That's pretty good. If you can see down in there. Let me see if I can clear that up a little bit. I don't know if you can see in there or not. There you go. And I mean, that's as thin as I could put it on right there, guys. I absolutely just butt welded this. I did get a little glue out here because that was real thick. And but I'm going to tell you something. I think that's there. Okay, here we go again. So before we put the dirt in, I will go ahead and put the lid on. Put the plug stopper in there. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put me some anti-seize on that so I can get that out a little easier later on. And I'm going to do that before we put the dirt in. There we go. We applied a super thin coat of aluminum anti-seize on this all the way around to the bottom of the threads. And let's get down here and borrow that rag again. And just to make sure that we want to go right here, take this off right in there. It's not necessary, it just makes it a little cleaner down the road. And the only place I want that is just on the threads. Okay, so here we go. I know y'all enjoying seeing me get up and down like a 70-year-old. That's the only way I know to get up and down anymore. I know how to get up and down as a 15-year-old, but I ain't qualified for that for a good while now. Notice that real pretty clean. Alright. That's just how I want that right there. Okay, so are y'all ready to watch me fill this hole in? Let's start out with that dirt just right there. Alright, there we are, boys and girls. One semi-repaired or temporary repaired clean out for the Max's Garage Mahal. So many people don't think they can do stuff like this. All you needed was some shovels, a hoe, that kind of hoe, another shovel here, some super clean, stuff's great, some plastic primer, PVC primer, some PVC cement, and there you go, back together, ready to go. So we appreciate you guys coming by Max's Garage Mahal. If you get anything out of this, please give me a thumbs up. If you hadn't already, subscribe, share these videos, and please hit that little notification bell down there. And that way you'll know when I got new videos coming out. Hopefully this did help you guys. So as we always say at Max's Garage Mahal, y'all come back and see us now. You hear?